Alright guys, welcome back to Who Would Win, where I take two characters and talk about what would it be like if they fought, and you guys tell me in the comments below who you think would come out on top in this matchup. And I got a really unique one. Guys, I gotta be really honest, this is probably one of the most unique fights I've probably come up with, and that is Michael Myers from Halloween versus Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia. Yeah, can you believe this shit? Yeah, it's probably one of the most unique fights I've ever come up with. Like, seriously, you've got Slasher versus, you know, supervillain. But yeah, so, you may be thinking, Michael versus Toga? Really? Those two going at it? There's no way. Well, in a weird way, I can see it. In a weird way, I can see this fight going down. But before I go any further, I'd like to mention on this video that, for those wondering if I'm doing a review on Daredevil Season 3 that has recently come out, yes, I am doing that, but it's not going to be on this channel, it's going to be on my other channel, Comic Universe, which you guys can go down in the link in the description below, and subscribe there and do the video there. Anyway, so, let's get started. Anyway, so, yeah, with this fight, so this fight would be interesting to say the least, because Michael is used to taking on final girls, but this final girl is just as crazy as he is, if not probably crazier. Now, for those who are unaware of which Michael I'm going to be using for this fight, it's going to be essentially the same Michael we had from, I wouldn't say the Thorn trilogy, but definitely the Michael we had from, you know, I guess like your basic Michael. Like, he's really strong, really silent, but no supernatural abilities to him like Jason. Like, no, he's just really durable and just pretty strong. But not like Jason level strong. Keep that in mind, he's not Jason level strong. So just to be clear, it's like your basic Michael Myers without the Cult of Thorn supernatural stuff about him. So Guy can take a serious beating and still keep going after people. What also is interesting to note is that Michael, a lot of people seem to forget that Michael, just because he's silent doesn't automatically mean he's stupid. A lot of people seem to think, oh, he's silent, so he must be an idiot. No, he's crafted some really, like, intricate deaths, as well as, you know, very intricate plans to get from point A to point B, you know. So, I wouldn't say he's like a genius, but he's definitely not like he's not like a mindless killing machine like Jason. So there is some thought process to Michael. So, keep that in mind. Anyway, so Michael versus Toga. Now, like I said, Michael is very strong. He's also, I wouldn't say agile, but he's incredibly durable and quite intelligent. He's also really adept with using, with killing with his bare hands, but he's also really good at, his main weapon of choice, which is a butcher knife. That's his main weapon of choice. But he has been known to kill people with other tools before. He's been known to murder people with other, forms of weaponry before. Of course, he's killed people with, like, rakes and scissors and, multiple other tools. So if you put something sharp in Michael's hands, he's going to come after you. He is definitely going to be coming after you with everything he has. But the same can be said for Toga. Now, Toga, as we all know, Toga is a supervillain for the My Hero Academia universe. She's also one of the youngest supervillains. Her quirk is that she can actually, when she drinks the blood of someone else, she can assume their form, talk like them, and depending on how much blood she drinks, she can be, she can hold that form. So if she takes like a pint, she can hold that form for like a couple minutes or so. If she takes like a whole gallon, God, she could probably be that form for like hours, if not a few days at most, before she melts back. But however, Toga is also actually a really good hand-to-hand fighter. Toga is a decent hand-to-hand fighter. She managed to take on both Sue and Uraraka in a fight, and actually get the drop on them. She's also been known to be very violent and very intelligent, but she's more like, I'm gonna run in and kill somebody. I'm gonna run in and, just wreck shit. That's my whole train of thought, is that she wants blood more than she thinks about a situation. So if Micheal and Toga fought, you know, if Micheal and Toga got into a fight, if Micheal got a hold of Toga, I don't see her getting out. You know, she's going to have a hard time breaking out of his hold on her. He's definitely going to have a serious grip on her. But if Toga can get out, also the other thing is that Toga's way more agile than him and actually can put up a hand-to-hand fight. She's obviously a lot smaller than him, but not as strong. But she does, remember, she carries those needles and other knives on her. So she does carry her good share of knives as well that could easily dig into, you know, Michael's skin. As, you know, Micheal may be incredibly strong and durable, but he still has the weak points of every other human out there. He does have, you know, your typical human weak points that Toga can exploit. And I think it would really trip Toga up. Excuse me, Micheal. It would really trip Micheal up if she drank some of his blood and became a version of him. I think we just get that moment where he would just, like, cock his head, and, you know, Toga Micheal would just cock her head as well, like, trying to mimic him, and then Micheal would be like, this ain't right, and go after her again. So this is a good, you know, I think this is a fair matchup. Michael's definitely going to be key, is just a locomotive. He's going to keep coming after Toga no matter what. But Toga, I think, could easily, you know, can keep going as well. She's, you know, she's shown that she can be pretty durable in her own right. Like I said, she's also a pretty good hand-to-hand fighter. And I see even if Micheal could get a hold of her, she'd probably take out one of her needles, drink his blood, or take one of her knives, get him through the arm, or something to break out of his grip. So, yeah, but Micheal can definitely take a lot of punishment that Toga can dish out. So, this is a tough one, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty tough one. So, you guys tell me in the comments below. Who do you think would come out on top? If you think Micheal would win, put hashtag Micheal wins and list off the reasons why you think Micheal would be the winner of this fight. Or if you think Toga wins, put hashtag Toga wins and list off the reasons why you think she would come out on top. So, really curious to see what you guys have to say about this one. I was just thinking, yeah, this could be fun, and yeah, I was kind of thinking, you know, I want to have a fight with Micheal, but it's really hard to gauge who to have him go up against. I thought Toga would be in that nice little class for him to fight. So once again, hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.